Did you drive me crazy?
Because I got 5 grandsons.
Oh.
And they put that on there, and I said, that sucker's going.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, Thrift Nice. If you are new here, this is a channel all about hitting up yard sales, estate sales, garage sales, sometimes thrift stores, and finding undervalued items, usually dirt cheap, to flip online for a profit. So we are about to head out of the door and hit up as many yard sales as we can cram in, and possibly an estate sale at the end of the day as well. So as usual, I'm going to throw the GoPro on and I'm going to film myself at these yard sales finding treasure in real time. So if that interests you, stay tuned and come along with me. Just before we head out of the door though, I'm going to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Vendo. As I always mention, they are a long-term sponsor of this channel because I swear by them. I pay out of pocket every single month for them. I've been using their product now for about 2 years. Essentially what it is a cross-listing software. So basically I can take a listing from, say, eBay, and I can import all of that information into Vendo. We're talking description, photos, even the weight and dimensions. All of those little details go straight into Vendo, and then I can push that information into new listings on brand new platforms. So for me, that looks like Etsy, Poshmark, and Mercari, but they also support a whole bunch more, like Kidizen, Grailed, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, Shopify, I think now is involved. So really, the opportunity for you to expand your online reselling business is kind of endless. And I love that it's such an efficient way to manage those listings. For example, if I sell an item on, say, Poshmark, I can actually go into Vendo, and with the delist relist feature, I can take that listing down from all of the different platforms that I listed it on. That saves me having to go into like 3 or 4 different apps to delist an item, and it saves me from the nightmare, the reseller nightmare of accidentally selling a one-off unique item twice. We all know that is no fun. I've also had some really good experiences with their customer service. Just as a side note, sometimes I am a little technologically challenged and I do need a little bit of hand holding, and they have an online chat feature as well as the ability to communicate back and forth in a really timely manner via email, and they've always managed to talk me through whatever issue I may be facing, even if it's with, say, one of the platforms instead of just their software. They've helped me with that as well. So for me, that's really, really important, and it makes it absolutely worth it for me to use them each and every month. So as usual, if you are looking for a way to expand your business really, really efficiently with something like cross-listing, I will leave my affiliate code down below. It gives you 25% off your first month, so you can give it a try and see if it works for you. Like I said, I swear by it, and frankly, some days I need all the help that I can get. All right, with all that said, let's head out and hit some yard sales. Hi there.
So that we can put sweet tea and lemonade in it, or we set them out on tables and people can do that. Yeah. So, okay, you're getting that.
Deposit does this.
And $12.
I need to buy it. Lord, I can do it.
So I'll let you know that I found a lot of fun Christmas items at this yard sale, a lot of vintage pieces, and those can be kind of hard to comp in the middle of July. Obviously, Christmas things can sell all year round, and they absolutely do, but a lot of the time you can demand a little bit more from the marketplace when you're getting into the Christmas season. So a lot of these items I picked up as an educated guess, knowing that there's a good chance I may be able to get a little bit more for them moving into that winter season.
You never know. Yeah. Some people are interested in it, some of them are not, so. I don't think that's what I said. Yeah. But it's, I don't. It's more like it. Huh. Pretty expensive, aren't they? Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Oh yeah, they are. Huh. But it ain't never been open. Yep.
Could I make a little pile? Would that be
Yeah,
okay?
go right ahead and
Well,
make you a
thank
pile.
you. I appreciate it. I'll put it kind of over here if that's okay. Thank you.
I mean, you can, they are expensive. But if you can have for 10. That's fun.
And I will never not be excited to find a piece of Mr. Christmas. That is definitely a bit of a bolo brand.
tree.
Oh, does it play the music?
Music.
That's
Yes.
cool. Did you drive me crazy?
Because I've got 5 grandsons.
Oh.
And they put that on there, and I said, that sucker's going.
I had to make kitty. And then after that, we
Do you mind if I take a look? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm
going to get in your way.
That's gonna be double down there. Oh, I know it. Yeah. It will.
Oh, no, wait. No, it's 50 cents. I'll give 50 cents. Lord. I'm trying to keep you, Cindy.
You're fine.
Can I ask how much the shoes are?
50 cents a pair.
Oh, okay, thank you.
How much is it? Yeah, well, I'll give you 50, at least 50. Okay, that's fine. Really cute. I don't go on picnics, but it is, it is, it is.
You guys, because I didn't immediately recognize this brand, which was Baltic Born, by the way, I actually left these dresses just sat on the table. I figured I would go back and check them out later. I am so incredibly grateful that nobody else scooped them up for $1 a piece, because as you can see from the comps, they are definitely worth a lot more than $1. Almost a yard sale fail. Oh, you're fine. Oh, how cool.
You can just leave that right like
Are you sure? How much is that?
50 cents.
Sure. Can't pass up Harry Potter. Absolutely. Oh, the Harry Potter mug, it had $1 sticker on top, so you can change that to $1 if you'd like to.
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You're fine.
Oh my goodness.
The wing fit.
Yeah.
$5.
That'd be fine, thank you. And I'm gonna put these separate so you can get them.
This laundry bag thing right here, 50 cents, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.
So it's going $1 a piece.
That'll be fine for me, absolutely.
The dark day.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I think I'm done. I just got 3 things to add in. Well, I say that and then I keep finding stuff.
$1.
Could I ask how much your canisters are? The little set of 3?
$3.
$3. All right, I'm gonna add those in as well, please, if that's okay. I'll bring them over. Thank you ever so much for the baggers in the box. All right, I really do think I'm done now. What do I owe you?
Okay, it comes to $38.50.
All right, thank you. You can just keep that change.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate all your help.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna start loading up. All right, you guys, welcome to my garage. We are at this point, I've mentioned before, of the season where I'm completely out of space and I'm crammed into a corner. So please forgive the fact that we're on my garage floor, but I'm going to show you everything I picked up at today's yard sale. I spent a total of, I think it was $38.50. I just paid $40 and let them keep the change. So everything that you see right here is $40. And I'm going to make all that money back, or I should, on just one item, which is always really, really cool. So let's start here with this super dirty laundry bag. I'm not sure what I was thinking. It was, I don't know. I don't think I saw it very well with the lighting and stuff. It definitely has a bit more wear. It is super vintage. This is all hand stitched. I thought it was so beautiful. And I just really appreciated the fact that it was handmade. And I thought maybe I could get some of the marks out. And now I see that it's super stained. So I'm going to give it one heck of a go and see if I can restore it a little bit. Worst case scenario is 50 cents. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this may not have been the smartest purchase. Okay, let's do some shoes. So we have, all the shoes were 50 cents a piece. Like, you just almost can't go wrong. So we have a pair of Skechers Outdoor Lifestyle. They're almost like Chaco style, like a faux Chaco. So we've got one pair of these, really, really nice shape, very good condition. And we have a pair of the Skechers Wide Fit Air Cooled Memory Foam. Again, we have super, super light wear. I mean, the sticker is still on the bottom. So grab those for 50 cents. These I actually saw when I went back and double checked the box, so I'm glad I did go back. These are a pair of Vionics, and they're the sort of like cork look to them. I've sold these multiple times with the wedge. Usually these will sell anywhere from like 25 to 35. We have another pair of Skechers, the Goga Max. I think these are the ones that's supposed to be like yoga mat almost. Again, only a small amount of wear really, and they're just a nice classic style for summer. And the last pair is this pair of boots, so leather sort of ankle boots with a tassel, and they are Crocs. And there was actually a black pair of these as well, but they definitely had a lot of wear to them. And even for 50 cents, I just didn't really feel like bringing them home and trying to clean the leather. So I just grabbed this pair, and these are in lovely shape. Again, don't look like they've hardly ever been worn. So for 50 cents, what a bargain. All right, we have a vintage Easter tree, 18 inches tall, with handcrafted wood ornaments. I've only just recently started picking these up, and I won't really pay more than sort of $1 or $2 for them. They usually sell for me around 20 to 25. This one is particularly cute. It kind of reminds me of the old sort of German Christmas ornaments that you used to get. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about there, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But it's really cute. It's complete in the box. In here, she told me 50 cents. I pointed out out that it was $1 on the box, and I think she just went ahead and said, no, forget it, it's 50 cents, which is awesome. So in its original box, and I'm pretty sure it's brand new, is a Harry Potter cauldron mug. I don't think this is going for a whole lot, but the fact that it is new in the box is probably going to help it. Hopefully around the $15 mark or so, which again, not bad for a 50 cents investment. Plus, it's already in a box and ready to ship. We have a new and sealed Trolls Chia Pet Poppy. There is a bunch of these listed, anywhere from like 17 to 25 in this brand new condition. I don't think any of them have sold recently, but there's only a handful listed, at least there was when I looked. Paid $3 for it, which is probably a little bit too much, but I know come Christmas time, things like this just fly off the shelf for me, so I went ahead and grabbed it. This is a little bit of a sneaky bolo. So the brand is, so it's obviously Disney, and then it's Ruz, R-U-Z. Not all pieces are created equal, but this particular one is a rare one, apparently, and the last several that have sold for around $40. I'm not too sure how much I paid for this, and it doesn't have like the cable or anything like that, if it even came, or maybe it didn't come with one. No, it's just battery. But it does work, as you can see. And yeah, so $40 right there. So again, paid $40 for everything. Hopefully most of my money back is right here. Another fun find right here is a Mr. Christmas piece. Down here you can see Mr. Christmas. If you weren't aware, Mr. Christmas is a really, really great Christmas brand. I do check all of the pieces because some are more desirable than others. The vintage pieces are definitely desirable, especially if they're in full working condition. And this is the Maestro Mouse Presents the Lights and Sounds of Christmas. It's like one of these pieces that go in the tree and you know, play songs and whatnot. And actually you can tell it, we tested it out, it was a lot of fun. You can tell it like which song you want it to play, and it will talk back to you and then play your song. And actually she told me that she had been using it, but my goodness, if this thing doesn't look like it's new in the box. I mean, I guess it's not. It's full working condition, there's like no issues whatsoever, and it's like all inside of its original packaging. Anyway, paid $3 for that, and it's not really the season for Christmas items, so I don't take a lot of the comps to heart right now, because they're probably, maybe I paid $5 for this. Either way, I don't take a lot of the comps to heart right now, just because we're in like July time, so not everybody is looking to buy Christmas items. Come sort of October, November, December, things are going to most likely have a little bit more value to them. So I'm hoping to get around $40 or so for this when the time comes. Another Christmas piece here. This is the Cracker Barrel stained glass snowman lamp. I think there was only one that had sold, if I remember correctly. I think it was for around $25. I paid, I think, what was this, $3 for this guy here. And again, he looks great, well packaged inside his box. This was a bit of a, I don't know if I should have got this. To be fair though, the price was so right. So I'm going to show you the bottom of just one of these pieces. This is a canister set. It looks like this, so it's a really beautiful pattern, and it's Cracker Barrel. Don't underestimate Cracker Barrel all the time. Like not everything is great, but some of the pieces do really well. So this is a 3-piece canister set, like I said, and the last one sold for $90, and the only ones listed have like rare in the title. Apparently this print is desirable and you don't find it very often. I don't know much about that. All I can go off of is the information that I see online right now, but for $3 I decided to give it a go. My only thing is, and here's the condition issues, there is some crazing that is visible, and there's the tiniest little like flea bite chip right there. That's unfortunate. If they didn't have those, I would definitely be aiming up towards that $90 mark, but with that little bit of condition issue, I'm probably going to aim more towards the $50 mark for the set of 3. We will just see how that goes, but again, for $3 it was a risk I was willing to take. All right, no idea about this. There's no artist mark whatsoever. Oftentimes these hang like on a little stake in the garden. I haven't sold them before, but I know people that have, so I guess this is my moment to give it a go, and it was 25 cents. We got a vintage Disney t-shirt here, which is always fun at Walt Disney World. Just got this kind of like metallic gold look to it. And one vintage sweatshirt. I'm not too sure about the subject matter, but I will say that ducks and duck hunting vintage things have always sold well for me. So we have, was this Naturally Card, Clear Springs, Flyway, Northern Waterfowl series. I don't know. I'm going to look it up, but I figured that it will sell most likely as just like a novelty sweatshirt anyway, and the clothing was $1 a piece. Total fail with this. I picked it up just thinking it was a kid's costume that I could flip for Halloween, and it is. It's a chameleon costume, but it doesn't have the head. There's no headpiece to it. So that's going to go into a redonation pile. Bit of a flop. These two clothing pieces, again, $1 a piece, I was really, really surprised by. So when I touched them, I was like, oh, that feels like quality. And then the name Baltic Born, I was like, okay, well, let's look this up. And actually the comps were really, really surprising. Anywhere from like 35 all the way up to like 50, 60. So this piece is not new with tags, but it's in like new condition. It's just like a long maxi dress. And this piece right here is another long maxi dress, and it is brand new with the tags. Unfortunately, they did write $1 on it, but it's nice that it's brand new with the tags, and I could probably just go over that with a Sharpie on the tag. Great little sort of a hidden clothing bolo there that I've never heard of before. We have Tommy the Talking Snowman in here, and all his pieces are here, and essentially what he does is he stands at your door, and when people walk up, he like welcomes them to your house and stuff, if you can believe that. I believe this is an Avon piece, even though it doesn't say it anywhere. Everyone who has them listed has it down as Avon. Paid $5 for him as well. Now, there are no solds right now that I can see, but every single one that's listed, and I think there's maybe 10 listed right now, is listed anywhere from like $50 to $70. So I don't know that I'm going to get anywhere in that range for him, but right now the market is looking okay. And again, with it being a Christmas item, I'm not too sure how it's going to do close to Christmas, but I figured it was worth taking a chance on. So this item was $2. It is a Pier 1 piece. It's actually the first thing I found there. This is, and we're not going to get it all the way out, but this is a vintage teapot. It's called Bumblebee Serenade. It does have the little bumblebee right tucked down there. In beautiful condition, like I said, in its original box. And again, the comps looked okay. Not a million of them sold, but also not a million of them listed, because it's a older piece that's a little bit harder to find. So for $2, kind of a no-brainer. It might sit for a little while, but the fact that it has its original box will also help it. All right, and the last two items. First of all, absolute fail. Really almost like no value when you take into account like free shipping or shipping costs with this kind of item. I might bundle it with like a Wii console over there that I have sort of lying around, but overall not a great buy. Oh well, it happens. This one on the other hand appears to still be new in the box. It has all of its darts and its hardware to hang it on the wall and things like that are still in original packaging, not put together. It's all kind of bubble wrapped inside, which kind of threw me off, but I think that's actually just how it came, all bubble wrapped up. And then, like I said, all of the other pieces have not been out of their packaging. The last one that sold was a pre-owned one that sold for $30. I think I paid about $2 or so for this, and the fact that it's new in its box hopefully will give me a decent amount of added value for this. Whew, all right, and that is everything. Oh my goodness, it was such a fun sale to just like randomly stumble upon. It was my first one of the day. I filled half the car and I was very excited about it. As always, if you are new here and you enjoy coming along to yard sales and garage sales and looking for cool stuff to buy dirt cheap and flip online for a profit, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you never miss a video. And if you enjoyed this video, please think about taking a second to give it a thumbs up to tell YouTube that you like this kind of video. All right, you guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.